EA Studios. Step into a new dimension.
Expect that.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what is going on
We're
out
live.
there, guys?
Hello. To Instagram and YouTube.
Another
and,
unboxing.
Yeah. This, as you guys can see, this big box just showed up. Right,
That's
dude?
true. Yeah, it did just show up.
And yeah, dude. So you want to cut this one open, or do you want me to do it?
I mean, I actually did. Well, I mean, I did last time. I mean, you can take a shot at it if you want to.
Okay, sounds good to me, dude. All right, so I already know what this is, dude, because
Yeah.
I was the one who placed the order. So
Yep. So just make
I
sure you
got the
don't.
unboxing knife.
I know, right? So make sure you don't cut yourself because we don't have any insurance.
Very funny, dude.
Yeah, just a little safety joke for all you guys out there.
Yeah, don't worry, dude. I've never cut myself. This knife has never failed me.
Exactly.
So I have never cut myself yet, but this
Yep.
could be. There's a first time for everything.
Well, let's hopefully that this time it doesn't end up being the first time.
Yeah, please don't, guys. Be careful when using sharp objects.
Yeah, kids, don't play with scissors, don't play with knives. Just be careful. Have an adult. The next time you get a box, just have an adult cut it for you.
Dude, you remind me of that scene from Family Guy who's just like, I need an adult! I need an adult!
Right?
That's terrible. Oh,
Right.
man. So sad, yeah. I hope we don't cut the stuff in the box, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you won't. But, you know, again, that's the first time for everything.
Yeah, dude. That's for sure. Okay, so... Ooh, my favorite background music is playing right now.
Nice.
I'm Tsunami. Okay, this I don't really need. That's just the shipping stuff. I don't need to, no one needs to see that.
Yeah.
And also, we don't need... actually, you know what? I can actually... What the...
What do you think it is?
Cool. They apparently gave me a coupon from McDonald's. Cool. Anyway, no, we can show this actually.
Yeah.
I won't show the whole thing. I'll just show a piece of it on screen. So, if you guys are wondering where we ordered it from, the company is called Box Lunch. Is the name of the company. I know it's backwards on Instagram. Sorry. But that's who we ordered it from, was Back Lunch.
Yep.
Box Lunch, sorry.
Lunch,
yes.
Not back lunch.
Not back, yeah, Back Lunch.
Is it really a such thing as back lunch?
I don't know, but yeah.
It sounds like lunch that you just throw back up or something.
So, and if you guys are wondering, oh, wow, what the,
man.
cool. Okay, so there's some cool stuff in here. So, I'll show the first one. Whoa, he's huge. I didn't realize he was this big.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the first thing we got was, the first thing I
You show
ordered
the audience.
was this. This is freaking cool.
Yep, that is...
It's Trunks.
Yep.
If you guys were wondering, so I'll show Instagram and
It's
this video will be-
Dragon Ball Super Trunks.
Yes, Dragon Ball Super is Trunks. I
Goku
believe.
Black Arc.
I believe it's Rage Mode Trunks.
Yep.
From the.
Either Rage Mode or Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, because he does have a Super
Yeah.
Saiyan 2.
Well, though he's got the sword from Rage Mode
true.
Trunks, so I believe it's the Rage Mode because this is when he cuts Goku Black in half. So yeah, that is the.
Well, actually, Zamatsu.
Yeah.
Zamatsu fused.
Yeah. Fused, yeah, Zamatsu with
Yep.
Goku Black.
Fused Zamatsu.
Yeah, with Goku Black. Yeah.
Yep.
So apparently they also have directions on here. Cool.
Yeah, directions how to put them together.
Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, so we got him, and then the other. Whoa, he looks pretty cool in the back. Check this out, guys. It's just a black background with him on. That is freaking cool. Anyway, and then we also have, which we probably
got the secondary one.
we have a secondary figure, which is Malim from
That time I got
reincarnated as a slime. So she's a smaller figure, and I knew she kind of was a smaller figure. She's not very tall, so she's small. There's Malim.
Right.
Which is the god character from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. She is from one of our favorite companies, Dante. She's from Ben Presto. So they're, and actually I think their logo is not on the Trunks figure. Actually, Toei Animation's logo is on here.
Yeah, I think it might be from Toei.
It's Toei and Bandai is actually the Bandai. Well, Bandai is the main company posted on the
Bandai
Trunks.
Namco.
Yeah, Bandai Namco. Yeah, is the one on Trunks. So yeah. So dude, I think what we'll do is we'll probably open and put together Malim, but we won't do a review on her this time. We will save the full review. We'll come back to her.
Yeah.
Because we got some other stuff to talk about right now, right, dude?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so let's.
I guess we can Do you want to open Trunks now? Or?
Yeah, let's get in the trunk, dude. Why not? He's the one I was originally planning on opening. Why? Why? Were you more interested in doing Malie?
No. I mean, we could do it for another episode. I mean, since we got Trunks out now, we could just do Trunks.
Okay, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. So.
Yep. So if you're just joining us, we just took out
Trunks, which we're about to open, and we just took out Malie.
Yep. All right, so let's get this thing started for Trunks.
Yeah. Yeah, are you feeling very godly right now, dude?
Probably.
Very godly. Dude, do you think the audience will be able to hear the background music?
It's like a nice little ambiance to it.
Oh yeah,
it's not too loud.
If anybody can hear it in the background, that music, some of that music is actually from Toonami, the OG Toonami, back in the day.
We just grew up with.
Yeah, in the 90s. So, and that was all music I saved and just background stuff I saved from years ago. But yeah, no, it did not work for Toonami. I wish I did. That would have been cool if I did, but no, I did not. I just happened to be a fan who happened to stumble across an
both of us are.
An old app, an old phone app years ago that was called Zedge. They used to have all the ringtones and stuff, and that's how I got a hold of some of the Toonami background stuff. If you're wondering, no, hopefully we won't get copyright strike.
I'm pretty sure.
I think most of that old stuff now is pretty much out there. Toonami usually doesn't mind too much, but still, we still do ask just to be safe.
Yeah. Because we're the night.
Yes, I believe if I remember correctly, this figure comes with a lot of parts, dude. If I remember correctly, it is quite the figure. Oh, I was not wrong. Cool.
It comes with a lot of parts.
Yeah, or at least it has. I think it has a stand with it as well. If I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure. But one of the things that I always do with figures is, guys, save the box. It does help sometimes, especially if you're putting it together. Even though this box kind of shows how to put them together, so like that may actually be useful. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to show just what so far.
Yeah, so far just the bits and pieces.
There's his hand with like part of the sword. And let's open the rest of him. I feel like I'm in a Toonami promo right now, out there with the music playing in the background.
Well, that kind of works out because it's both an unboxing and also a bit of a...
Ooh, whoa! Now he's actually pretty big and also mostly partly together, except for
the sword part.
The sword, yeah. But wow, I think that's the first figure I've seen that's actually been put together. Wow, and he's actually quite detailed, guys. So that's probably hard to see from the
Yeah, you're probably have to take him out.
Yeah, but like I like the hair. The hair looks cool. And stuff. That's pretty awesome. Oh, and there is a stand, dude. Sweet. Nice. So let's see. We'll have to take him out, and then there's more to him. There's more parts here. So. Oh, I knew some part of me knew that the sword part was gonna be pretty cool. I don't know what about it. Like something like it was almost like my Super Saiyan senses were like tingling when I saw this, and I'm like, some part of me knew that like that is just a badass sword. And it's like kind of you guys probably can't tell from the video, but it kind of like you just kind of like see through it.
Well, I mean, once you take it out, people probably
there's like the Super Saiyan aura parts and stuff like that. But
the rage part.
Yeah, the rage part. I'm supposed to do the blue, some of the blue, because there's a blue aura in Rage Mode Trunks when he has like a blue aura around him. I'm supposed they couldn't like do a yellow and blue kind of combo with the parts, but hey, I guess it's hard to do that with a figure.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Make sure I don't cut the mic wire now. That would be awful. So, okay, I'm going to take Trunks out first, dude. And kind of, I guess, get him standing up on a stand. Because, like, it's going to be hard to do it's going to be hard to do the rage parts and then try to do Trunks. So, dude, who's your favorite character in Dragon Ball? Well, in...
Like, right now?
Yeah, right now, with Dragon Ball Super and just overall, Dante, who's your favorite character right now?
I got a handful. Well, of course I'm going to say Goku Black, because...
I do like Goku Black, I would admit, yeah. But see, the only thing I don't like about Goku Black was that I didn't like when they fused him together with
Zamasu.
Zamasu. Yeah, I didn't like that. Or that's a little like stand piece. Cool. It's clear.
Right.
Transform and roll out. I don't want to do Transformers right now.
So I don't think we got into that one yet.
So, dude, do you want to talk about? While I'm putting this figure together and taking it out? Did you want to talk about our other topic that we were going to talk about, Dante? You can get into a little bit of it.
Yeah, we'll probably get into like a little bit, but we won't do like spoil the whole thing. But yeah, it's in regards to the
Cowboy Bebop live action
trailer.
Yes.
So yeah, there's a post out there with a comparison, side by side comparison.
Whoa, the details on this are pretty crazy. Like you can see where he got stabbed. There's literally like marks where you can see where he got stabbed. Does his sword come off?
No, I don't think his sword. No, I don't think his sword comes off.
No, but anyway, how do you get the plastic off of him now? Oh, I found it. It's just a little tab here.
Yeah, you may have to just like peel it off a little bit.
Yeah, they really
peel it off a little bit so you know they can.
They really got this on here, like the plastic. They really like. Dang, I'm gonna have to cut it off, dude, because I can't get.
Be careful not to cut it back though.
Yeah, I know. I'm like trying to
get it off.
Yeah, and I don't want to pull too hard because it will mess up the. It will mess up the. There's a band. Oh, I see. It's a sticky tab. Okay, I got it. No, it'll mess up the. There's a little band around his shoulder. And I don't want to like tear that. I got it. Here we go. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. It's like seeing it.
So you got it.
So there's like the sword casing, and then there's like just a view of him up close. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Pretty cool details.
Yeah, the detail's neat actually.
Look at the hair in the back, dude. That is cool.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, so pretty cool. And then there's the base. He's like standing on like power, literally, on energy, pretty much. But yeah, pretty awesome. I didn't expect him to be this big, actually, kind of. So there's a stand. I have to figure out how he stands up, and I believe the stand is under his knee. I believe. I have to see what it says or see how it goes together. Yeah, the stand is under his knee. And then I kind of know where everything else goes just by looking at the pictures.
Right.
So next I'm gonna do the sword. And dude, so go ahead, talk about that Cowboy Bebop. Finish what you were saying about Cowboy Bebop.
I guess there was like a side-by-side comparison between the live-action
trailer
opening and the original opening of the
yes.
anime.
What's your Dante? What are your thoughts on the Cowboy Bebop film? On the well, at least the series that's coming out by Netflix. What's your
even though the series is not out yet, judging by the trailer, they're definitely trying to, pay homage to like the
OG.
like the OG opening that we all know about.
Yep, the original.
But I know also online there's been like some like mixed reactions by it.
Yeah, there have been.
But yeah, again, the whole series hasn't really come out, so I can't really fully judge it just yet, just by the trailer alone.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will probably one of the things I'll probably commend them on is the fact that they used the original OST, because that was the only thing I was worried about with like most live action. They use like something a little bit different.
Yeah, well, I will give them credit because they did use the original music.
I'll commend them on that.
Yeah, which that's pretty cool because a lot of times they have their own. Well, at least in previous, I should say previous. With previous stuff, they have always done they've always done a different opening for live action films than they have with other with other films, or like especially with the anime. It's pretty common where they have their own. It's a different opening, a different live action opening, rather than just using the anime opening from the anime show. Correct, Dante?
That's true.
Although Ghost in the Shell, no, you know what? They didn't use the original opening for the Ghost in the Shell movie, which I wish they had, but they did not. So that's to say, like, it would be cooler if they had used the original Ghost in the Shell theme song for the movie, but they didn't. So yeah, that's one thing that I'm glad they did do. But what do you think about the rest of it, dude? What's your opinion on just from seeing the
trailer?
Trailer, yes. What do you think, dude? What direction do you think they'll go in? Do you think they'll follow a lot of the original?
Well, I know when it comes to a lot of live action anime, like the only thing that I'm usually worried about is how committed are they to this? How committed are they to the source material?
Yeah, and that's kind of my worry too.
If you are gonna change it up, that's fine, but don't change like the core part of the source material.
Yeah,
that the fans have gotten used to, and that the fans have grew up with. Because I mean, hey, Cowboy Bebop is old school, but it's popular.
It's also a pretty well-known show, so it's like when you start changing things from a well-known series, people could be depending on.
I mean, don't change it up to the point where fans won't be able to recognize or pick out their favorite moments from the show.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. It's like when you change it too much, then it's just unrecognizable, and people are like, "Wow, like I don't even know what this is anymore." Because
I mean, we're pretty sure that there have been many moments where Hollywood has paid the price.
Yeah, we can name a few, can't we, dude?
There's several instances. One in particular that I really don't feel like mentioning. But you guys already know.
You're talking about the one live action movie that shall not be named.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure fans everywhere know which one we're talking about. The one where the director had to apologize to the entire fan base for.
Yep, and then also I believe Toriyama himself came out saying that he did not want them to do any more films like that because it was really bad.
Exactly.
Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure if that was actually the case. I believe I remember hearing something like that. But yeah, well I can't be 100% sure that was the actual case, so don't quote me on that one.
Right. Yeah, don't add him on that one.
Yes. Yeah, don't kill me like you guys do on most of the stuff I post. The action pieces, Dante.
I know, right?
And I am also looking at the box just to
the box for a good reference.
Yes, to make sure
I think there's also a hole next to his knee that goes on.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. It's actually down near his leg here.
Yeah, you'd actually put that piece right there.
Yeah. Anyway, so dude, so you can keep going down that.
But yeah, I mean, overall, I can't really fully judge how good or bad the Cowboy Bebop live action is gonna be until I actually see the series for myself.
Yeah, without
actually
seeing it. Yeah.
Again, the only thing I can really commend them on is the fact that they stayed true to the original soundtrack.
Yeah,
and they definitely tried to. They definitely tried to pay homage, so I can't get mad at them for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not angry at them for that either. I kind of like the original music to Cowboy Bebop. Like, that's always been one of my favorites. Is the original music, right?
Right.
So I can't be mad that they're using the original music because that's good to see that they're actually using the OG music, right?
Right.
The only thing I worry about is that they get too far. If they alter too much of the story to where, like you said, either it's not, you can't recognize it, or one of the things too is that for like villains, especially with bad guys, or for other plot points in the story, if they change it too much, you may get too far away from the overall point or plot of the story, which is not good because then you lose you lose people because it's too far away from what makes
or at least it's not really close to what they're used to seeing.
Yeah, and also it's also that some of the stuff that made the story great in the first place was the original creator's idea or the original plot, and if you get too far away from that, sometimes, and this is not all the time because sometimes there are changes they do make where stuff does turn out good,
right?
But not always in the case of anime live action stuff. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So yeah, I mean it just depends on what they do. So I'm kind of worried about that part of it, aren't you, dude? A little bit.
Yeah. So basically, it's not to say that the trailer's either gonna make the show good or bad or anything. We're just concerned.
Yeah, we're just a little. And dude, you and I being '90s kids and growing up with Cowboy Bebop, it's one of those shows where it's like, yeah, we're kind of your fan base that liked the original, that got a lot out of the original. So yeah, I mean, like to us, like this, them doing a movie is a big deal, right, dude?
So I mean, again, good or bad, you know, a lot of people are gonna at least try and give it a shot, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, if it doesn't exactly, oh shoot, you dropped one of the power levels on the floor.
Power level down. All right, so dude, let me.
Its power level's under 9,000. We can beat it now.
It dropped to 4,000.
So yeah, I would probably say that you know, like whatever suits your fancy. If you want to take a shot at the live action, you know, hey, go for it. Or if you just want to stick to the anime, go for it too. I mean, either way, it is. I still think it's kind of cool that Cowboy Bebop is getting a live action.
Yeah, I do too. Like, don't get me wrong, dude. I think that's awesome, but
you know, you're just basically concerned like how committed are they going to be to the source material.
Yeah, and also how close are they going to try to get? Like, I understand they probably can't go exactly.
I mean, there's certain things they can and can't do. But
one thing I don't understand was that Netflix was saying that there are things in anime that they can't do in live action. I'm like, well, what exactly? Yeah, it's like, what exactly in Cowboy Bebop can't you do in live action? Like, Spike doesn't fly. He doesn't have Super Saiyan abilities. Like, what is it that you can't replicate in live action?
Yeah, I mean, if you're worried about him traveling in space, I'm like, dude, just get like a huge building, paint that sucker green.
Or they could just CGI. You know, like, dude, like that's the point of having CGI.
I would probably say use like the same techniques you did with a lot of major blockbusters. Like, hell, if you got a MCU-sized budget, you know, tap into that.
Yeah. Okay, so I might have to pick the camera.
And speaking of the MCU, guys, if you haven't gotten a chance, Venom: Let There Be Carnage is out in theaters.
So that's another movie I can't really say much on because the original Venom movie at first did not do well when it first hit. When it first came out, I think people were on the fence, and then I think later on people started to like it.
I think because when the third Spider-Man actually had the other Venom, he looked a little. The
only thing I will say that I liked about the original Venom or the Venom movie when it came out, the first one, was that Venom himself looked good compared to the third Spider-Man movie. Like the Venom character himself looked really accurate to the comic book version of Venom before Peter Parker had the symbiote. So there is Trunks fully completed.
That's our
Super Rage Mode Trunks. Yeah.
Rage Mode kills that ugly looking Zamatsu. He had the melted face and everything.
Yeah. And so he has a stand because guys, he doesn't stand on his own. So he does have this little.
It's like a little rush.
Yeah, it goes under his knee, so he stands correctly. Right. Because the base is unfortunately on an angle, since he's kind of like.
He is an angled base.
He's kind of like jumping forward at you, so it's like kind of like leaping forward at you with a sword.
Right.
So he doesn't really stand, but really really cool figure. And his action parts are kind of transparent, so it's kind of cool.
Yep.
But yeah, awesome figure. Definitely recommend if you guys find this anywhere. This was kind of hard to find. Go on the Box Lunch site and go check him out because he's pretty awesome. And then there's other ones too. Both of these figures were from Box Lunch, of course.
Right.
But yeah. So anyway, back to what I was saying, dude. Remind me what I was saying before.
Well, I think it was about the
Venom. Yeah. Well, I was saying. Well, yeah. What I liked about the first one was that he did look accurate to the way he does in the comics, which is good.
And plus, he was kind of funny though.
Yeah, he was, and he still is funny in the second one. The only thing I didn't like though was that I felt like both movies now, even the trailer for now, I think are kind of rushed. And I can't be too harsh on Venom because Venom is a hard character to write for. The story is very hard to write a good story for a Venom character because even the comics, like they have a tough time trying to do a good story for Venom. Which is also, I think, Dante, why I rag on anime really hard is because the guys the Japanese writers who write anime do these amazing stories, right? And then you get this like. I don't even know what to call it. You get like this weird,
this kind of
like style.
This kind of constitute like a preview to one of our upcoming episodes in regards to quantity over quality.
Yeah, and it's like you get this it's not. I wouldn't. Okay, so I don't want to make him angry by calling it this, but you get this like weird kind of like half finished, but like not really. it's like, okay, let's put it this way. It's as Deadpool would say, it is like minimum effort storylines where you're like, oh, like it's supposed to be comedy. You're like, well, wait a minute. There's like you're like, what happened? Like, did you just like lose your thought halfway through?
Did you give up on the project?
Yeah, it's like, did you just give up halfway through? And that's why I rag on the anime stuff so hardly, is because to me, right, I expect a better story from the Japanese.
Well, you're very critical.
Yeah. I guess that's from growing up in the 90s, right, dude?
Well, not just that, but I think there actually are some there actually are some studios that do ask anime fans what kind of better quality. PA Works is actually done this.
The other thing too is the other reason for ragging on Japan hard on certain things, especially with memes and stuff, is because with everything going on in the world right now, some of the memes and some of the stuff that you see in anime,
some of them can come across as
either it's something, it can be kind of racy sometimes, or it can be a little sexist at sometimes, and that can be something that, well, like if you're posting that stuff, like.
Not to mention,
you may want to watch it because, like, yeah.
Not to mention, there's also a lot of hypersensitive individuals among the community.
Yeah,
well, hypersensitive.
Some of those hypersensitive people will just watch what you're posting because it could come across as someone else as either being interpreted the wrong way. And so, yeah, it's just like, you know.
It could come back to bite down.
The other thing, too, is that if I'm ragging on a post like that, it's probably because of the way it comes across or the way it looks, right? I don't know if people out there are familiar with this, but things in the U.S., right, rules here are different in Japan. So what we look at as being, I guess, wrong or whatever, Japan is different. They don't see it that way. They see it as funny.
Well,
or
it's a bit,
you know?
it's way different compared to how Americans see it, and vice versa when we go over to Japan.
So if you guys are part of the fan base and you're like, hey, why so tough on certain content? It's because sometimes it comes across a little demeaning to people, or it comes across as just disturbing, right? So yeah, don't take it the wrong way. Don't freak out and
again, it's basically it's a matter of trends. It's a matter of
how you interpret things too.
Right.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Don't freak out. All right, so I am taking out Malim, guys, but I'm not going to do a full review on her. We're gonna save her for later. I'm just gonna take her out. So y'all unbox her, but I won't talk much about her like I did with Trunks. We're gonna say that. So there's Malim's box.
Right.
Show the box on there, which is cool. I'm saving the box, of course, as always. Please do save the box if you do figure unboxings.
Definitely.
The box is a good part of the value.
Yep.
The figure. So, and we're gonna take Malim out here. I don't know if she's assembled or not. She might be in pieces. Oh god. Yeah. Oh man, her head's missing. That's not good.
Wait, maybe there's like a there.
Her head's right there. Okay. No, but when I took her out, I was like, oh my god.
You just gotta. The last thing you want is like a headless figure, because that would be scary, wouldn't it?
Okay. So here I got a new meme for you guys. Okay. So those of you who love your those of you who want something funny to meme, check this out. Okay. So you know how people say things are hot? Well, there you go. There's your one hot.
Just put your girlfriend's body.
Yeah. Just think.
Head on
So if anyone's out there, okay, if you can kind of overlay your girlfriend's face right on top of the head, there you go. There's your hot goddess.
Or basically that one principal from high school that you hated.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, there's your hot goddess who's like kind of doing a peace sign at you. Yeah.
Or you can basically put your cat's head on.
Cat, that's funny, dude. Cat's head.
Yeah, that's unfortunately, dude. That's actually like some of the memes that I kind of miss.
Yeah. Well, so dude, there are some okay. I don't like every meme, but there are some that are actually. Really funny ones. Yes, there are some that are like the one that I found one time. I think it was either on Twitter or on Instagram. I don't know who posted it, but I did credit them when I reposted it somewhere else. And it was like it said why do they call this the restroom? I'm fighting for my life in here. Yeah, that it was a picture of someone like an anime character with their hand on the wall and like sitting in the toilet, like fighting to. Yeah, that was funny. I kind of liked it. That was really good. Like whoever did that, like I was legitimately cracking up on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, there are some posts where like some of the memes like I can get behind because they're pretty funny.
Right.
So yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna put Malim together, but the final thing I probably won't show you guys, just because I want to save it for another. We'll do the final put together. We'll show that.
Yeah.
Her all put together later. Yeah, at another point. Probably in another video. So actually, what I'm gonna do is.
Well, first we gotta put her head on back on her shoulders.
Yes, we will get her head on her shoulders. And dude, I'll let you. I'll move the box for Trunks. We'll put Trunks over there. But yeah, dude. So dude. Overall, Dante, I'm kind of waiting to see what happens with the Cowboy Bebop. I'm waiting to see where they go.
Oh yeah, I totally get you.
And then you'll probably hear. We're probably gonna have a. We'll probably have a video,
like a better in-depth.
Yes.
Analysis of it.
We'll do like a. I don't want to call it a teardown, but we'll do a breakdown of our thoughts on.
Yeah, breakdown section.
And just so you guys know, you might not agree with everything we say. That's not the point. The point is not to agree with us or even to start a fight. The point is just to tell you what we think, our overall thoughts, and kind of how we feel about the film. Just because we are 90s kids, we grew up watching the Cowboy Bebop originally.
And we're not the only ones. There's a lot.
And yeah, there are other people who are going to feel similar or could feel the same.
True.
Depending on when you grew up and if you liked the original Cowboy Bebop or if you didn't like it.
Or if you've never really been exposed to it.
Or just maybe you didn't understand it and you're not sure, So...
Yeah, definitely, guys. If you haven't really seen the anime, definitely take a shot.
Or watch it again. If you watched it, say you've watched it like a few times, right, and you still don't get it, or maybe you're like still not maybe into it, right? Give it another shot. Like there's like a lot to it that is actually really cool and actually really good about the show.
Right.
A lot of people think sometimes they watch it, but they don't really, either they're not paying attention to everything, or they may not catch certain things about it. And so that's where like you really got to pay attention, because like there's stuff they put in there that like you wouldn't, you may not catch the first time.
It's easy to miss.
Yeah.
You're not,
So
now we just gotta put her.
Wait. Does it show? How does it show her sitting on the box? Standing on the box. Yeah. It doesn't show how she's standing. Oh, that sucks.
It might be. It could be on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I get it now. Because she's pointing backwards. So,
that's true.
It should be. I would think it'd be like this.
Right.
That makes more sense to me. Like I said, I'll show the final thing after. I'll show the final thing later on in another video. Probably we'll show the final.
The final. The way it works.
Yeah, we'll show the final thing. Right now we're kind of saving her because we were gonna do 2, right, dude? But then we decided to just kind of save. We decided to save one of them for another review. Well,
save the one that we're working on for like a whole new review, I guess.
Yep, another video, yeah. Because we do have orders coming in, and also we have a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna spread some stuff out, right, dude?
Yeah.
Get her foot in there.
Get her foot in there.
All right, your headless waifu. I will just show that much. There you go. So anyone who wants to take this opportunity, go ahead now. I will give you a minute. You can post your girlfriend's head up there.
Put a cat on it.
Yeah, put a cat on it, whatever you want. Go ahead, you can meme this up.
Or put one of your favorite voice actors
on it. Put your favorite voice actors on it, whatever you want. And yeah. So take a minute to do that now. And yeah, go crazy, internet.
Exactly.
And
all right, we're done.
3, 2, 1, we're done. Okay.
It'd be amazing to see what they put up there.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what people do. I'm sure YouTube will. I don't know if Instagram will do anything, but maybe YouTube might do something.
Probably.
Yeah, YouTube might maybe not. Or if someone take
they might want to. They might go ahead and take a screenshot.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping someone does. I'm hoping someone like screenshots that and like puts like either someone's face up there or just memes it up real hard. That'd be awesome. Okay, so should we show Maleem's head on the on-screen, Dante, or no? Wow.
It might freak people out.
Yeah. It doesn't look like did they make a mistake on her head? I'm like looking at her head and I'm like, did they? No, maybe they didn't. It's hard to say. All right. Well, I'm gonna show her just her face. Always showing you her face.
Yeah,
so
just her face is fine. They can at least see.
There you go, face. She's like, it's like a half smile.
I know, right?
It's kind of creepy, actually.
I told you that. So now we just gotta
put her head on her body, right?
Yeah. So she can have a good head on her shoulder.
She's like, am I wrong? So, okay, so which way? Okay, her head is going this way. At first I wasn't sure which way they had her head going. Right.
So you just like
carefully push her
carefully
head
put that part in there.
Yep.
So just fit. You know,
yeah.
so
And that's about it. Yeah.
So
all right, there you go. Her head is on. Yep. Okay. So, her butt's showing, dude.
You can't do anything about that because that's basically.
We'll put Maleem's. No, she's saying peace to Trunks.
I know, right?
Anyway, dude.
Yeah, those.
Yo, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. So if you guys are wondering, we just finished.
Yeah, we actually just finished putting Trunks together.
Yeah, we got Trunks right here, Rage Mode Trunks. We just put him together from Dragon Ball Super. So he's fully together.
Goku Black Arc.
Yeah, Goku Black Arc, Rage Mode Trunks. So he is fully together with the sword and everything.
You want to put it a little closer so I can see it?
Yeah, and then we also have Maleem, who we just put her together. I'll show you the box. We'll reveal her in the next video. We just put her together too, which she will be from that time I got reincarnated as slime. She'll be revealed in the next video. Yeah, guys. And then we were also talking about the Cowboy Bebop live action series, right, Dante? For Netflix.
And you know, like some of our thoughts, reviews.
I'm kind of at this point, dude. I think I'm just gonna kind of wait to see what happens.
It's a big wait to see because I mean, again, the series hasn't even come out yet, so it's just the trailer alone.
Yeah, so, there's some Easter eggs in the trailer, right, but it's still too early to really tell what's gonna happen. So yeah,
I was pretty happy when they did put the dog in there.
Yes, the dog. Yeah, that did. I did kind of like they threw that in.
Best dog ever.
And then also the Spike, the first scene in the trailer, Dante, actually was pretty good, where they show Spike smoking. Yeah. Right. That actually did make me happy to see that they had that in there. That kind of, I was glad that they threw that in there.
Yeah, I think when I first saw that, I thought to myself, okay, at least they're thinking. At least they're thinking about us. They at least they had the fans in mind. Yeah. The fans' service in mind.
Yeah. And also what the fans are looking for. Right. Even if the movie, even if the series doesn't,
it doesn't exactly
match exactly.
You know, on par with what we think it might be.
I mean, dude, you know, well, if you guys are really wondering what we thought of some of the other anime films, you can just go watch Nerds of the Decade, right, dude?
Yeah, you can watch number 11.
We have a whole thing on how what was the title, Dante?
Oh yeah, blockbusters.
Yep.
When live action anime goes wrong. That's number 11. And also, guys, if you didn't get the chance to check, we actually had our first official guest, Josh Martin, on the show.
Yeah, so
Mr. Boo himself.
Yeah, Majin Buu himself. Go check that out.
So definitely check out that episode.
That was actually a lot of fun to talk to.
Oh yeah, Martin. Definitely. So. And don't worry, guys, we do plan on having more guests on the show.
Yes, there will be more people on the show. All right, dude, I think it's time to wrap this up.
Yeah, right now. So it's pretty much we already got future Trunks up, and we'll do Maleem on a whole nother show or episode.
Yes.
But yeah, guys. As always, thanks for the love and support. And again, let's take one last look at Trunks.
Yeah, we are gonna take one last look at Trunks. Let me grab
one last look at Trunks. This is the
camera here.
Final result.
So let me let me flip the camera. So here, move your hand for a second. I'm gonna get a good shot of him. So there is Super Saiyan Rage Mode Trunks.
And we can flip the phone over, so people can.
There's like the back of him. And here, dude, turn this way. So there is Trunks.
Yeah.
Rage Mode Trunks. He's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is Rage Mode Trunks. Hope you guys like it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So yeah, basic guys. That'll pretty much wrap up this unboxing for now.
Yeah, stay tuned for the reveal for Meline next time.
Yep, there'll definitely be more to come. And as always, take care of one another and stay nutty.
Yes.
Later, guys.
Peace. DNA out.
Hi there. Please subscribe or follow DNA Anime Blog and DNA Studios on all of their social media platforms. Okay, bye!